Being gaslit on your own page is crazy. And I'm only letting people know because that's what's happening to me right now. These clowns are trying to gaslight me. Bubba Shakur, yeah? The High Value Nugus. The Habashi Hero. The reason light-skinned niggas have a chance. I'm joking. Let's chill, bro. Let's chill. Let's chill on that, okay? I'm joking. No, but on a serious thing, bro. These people, these clowns are trying to gaslight me, fam. Because I was telling the truth about how they're showing fake love to the Eritrean national team, fam. They don't care about the Eritrean national team. They're trying to gaslight the whole world on my platform by commenting and saying that they did post a video, that they do care about the Eritrean national team. It's a clown shit, bro. And they got their little minions in my comment section as well, trying to hate on me and that, but they getting ratioed, obviously, because the Bubba Shakur army's, up there, you know what I'm saying? We up there for real. It's honestly, it's a joke thing, fam. But the only reason I'm making this video is because both of them responded, indirectly, of course, to my video. So that's what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to be reacting to another video from these two. Before we do that, guys, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help out the page. It really means a lot to me. And without further ado, let's get into the reaction. The first video we're going to be playing is of this girl, the Australian girl. In this video, she's basically like congratulating the Eritrean national team. Only problem is, she uploaded it after I uploaded my YouTube video. Like literally a day later. And she tried and gaslight the whole world into saying that she just did it by herself spontaneously. To spontaneously post a week after the most historical football event in 20 years for the country. She randomly just decided that she's going to post it 1 week after they've actually qualified. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense. But regardless, let's just go watch the video, okay? You guys can see for yourself.
Eritrea's national football team recently made its return to the footballing stage. And not only did they return, but they won 2-0 against Eswatini. And I'm so excited, guys. Like, I can't wait to watch the second leg and just to see where the...
She's a Hassau. She's lying right now. She don't care. Bro, she didn't even know they were playing, fam. Let's be real, fam.
Like, I would not have put this on my 2026 bingo card. And this is such a symbolic and monumental return and win. And it should function as a source of, like, shared pride, yeah? And I know I shouldn't respond to comments like this, but I've received...
Here we go again. You know it's going to end up bad when she's talking about shared pride and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? From time she keeps mentioning the whole shared pride shit, bro. You already know it's going to be a mad thing, fam. You already know it's going to just be a mess of a point, fam.
A lot of comments and DMs like this from my last video that I posted last year about Eritrea's absence from international and continental football and the political conditions that have caused this. There have been people appropriating this return and win to go back and rewrite history, to go back and make it seem like any sort of critiques and ongoing critique is invalid.
Indirectly, she's talking about me. Even though I didn't mention nothing about all that shit, I was just calling her out. In the comment sections, her and her little minions were basically trying to say that, I'm lying and I'm reaching by the whole thing. Yeah, she was in my comment section. She was, clearly pissed. Her and the minions were clearly pissed at me. This is definitely an indirect shot at me, 100%, fam.
Because now there is an Eritrean football team again. I'm so sorry. One positive development, no matter how monumental and positive and amazing it is, I'm happy for this year. That doesn't mean that...
No, you're not.
Any sort of criticism is now invalid. You can't just retroactively go back and be like, oh, don't support us now. What do you mean? There was no Eritrean team to support back then. Like, what? Empty chair do...
You know what's funny? She's saying that because one guy commented that to her, fam, in her comments. They were like, stay in that side. We don't want you. And to be honest, I'm going to be honest, yeah? Listen, just stay on that side, yeah? You've borrowed enough pride, fam, from all these other teams. Now they're asking for us to pay back the pride and shit. We can't afford that shit, fam. We only have a select amount of pride, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be giving out our pride to everyone. Do you get what I'm saying? So she's run up her pride debt right now. We don't want to pay that shit respectfully. You know what I'm saying? The bill's too high at this point. So you just stay over there.
Like, what? Empty chair to a solo. It doesn't make sense. Like, you can't just go back and rewrite history to make it convenient for this present moment now that there is a national team.
The irony. She's saying you can't go back and rewrite history. Like, she didn't just try and gaslight me in the whole world. Because she literally posted the video after I posted my video. And on top of that, to make it worse, guys, she tried to comment to my comment section and gaslight me and the whole world to thinking that I was the one that was reaching. She literally made a whole video. Like, this is literally the video that she made after I posted my last video. And she's wearing the exact same clothes. The first video was around 2025. She decided to wear the same clothes. Now, I don't know if this is an Eritrean jersey. You know what I'm saying? It might be like an Eritrean jersey. That's why she's wearing it. There really is no reason for her to be wearing that. She don't even care. Let's be real, fam. Like, realistically speaking, she don't even know about the team. Let's be real, fam. She don't know who the manager is. She don't know none of the players. That is how out of touch she is with, like, the whole Eritrean national team, fam. But if you ask her what's the best way to hate on the Eritrean government, fam, she'll have a list of 6 things, bro. Not 5. Top 6, fam. You know what I'm saying? She'll even add in a bonus way to hate on the Eritrean government. Just for the love of the game. To try and change the narrative and say, Bubba Shakur's out here lying on my name, yeah? I posted this first. I posted my video first. I did speak about the Eritrean national team. I was happy. I spoke about them exactly a week later after he dropped his video. But it's only a coincidence. After your country has done something historic like that. First match in 20 years. That's what you do. You don't celebrate straight away, no. You celebrate 1 week later, fam. Okay? 1 week or 1 week and a bit. I don't even know. I've lost count of the days because she keeps rewriting reality, fam. She's moving like Thanos with the Infinity Stones and that blood. Just snap. Like, it's crazy, fam.
And also, it doesn't make sense to like go and criticize the people that were advocating for a national team for like, I don't know, more opportunities for the youth and more sporting infrastructure, etc., etc.
Who's advocating? Please don't say you're advocating for the youth, bro. How are you advocating for the youth, bro? Just because you bring out your phone, fam, and you start yelling and screaming at the camera, fam, don't mean you're Martin Luther King. Relax with that, fam. She really be in her bedroom, bro, with a camera saying, I had a dream that an Eritrean government will give me Wi-Fi. Will give everybody Wi-Fi so they're able to glaze me for being brown skin with curly hair. Can I get an amen? Amen. Adem. She genuinely thinks like she's Martin Luther King right now, fam. It's come on, bro. How out of touch of reality can you be, fam? To rewrite reality, try and change the narrative, and say that you're a freedom fighter, Martin Luther King reincarnated, bro. This is just... Last time I checked, Martin Luther King didn't have curls that luscious, okay? I might disagree with her points, but I'm not a hater. That's one thing about me. I'm not a hater.
It doesn't make sense to then be like, rub it in their face and be like, oh, don't support us now. What are you talking about? Did you even want that back then? Or now it's just because like you have an opportunity to wave your flag, it's like, okay, I'm here now. I know I'm getting very easily rage baited, but I find this exclusionary idea of patriotism so frustrating, and it's something you see a lot within Eritrean politics. Like, unless you are silent or supportive in the face of systemic issues, then you're going to be framed as like disloyal, and you're not allowed to celebrate or have any sort of pride at all because you're disloyal. When it's...
You know, it's funny. That's exactly how they be moving, fam. If you don't agree with their points, that the Eritrean government is, the worst thing in the world, then, you're pagan, bro. You're the ops. Hey, God forbid you tell them you're going to Eritrea, you know what I'm saying, to see your grandma, fam, because she's sick. They're going to look at you like you're scum of the earth. How dare you go back to that country with that dictator? Dictator! Do you not know what my cousin been through? What did they go through? They were committing crimes. The Eritrean government did not let them go. They arrested them for committing crimes. We need to get rid of this dictator regime. Brother, just chill, fam. I need to go get my luggage from the airport, fam. From Turkish Airlines, fam. Still not calm. I can't deal with the stress right now. You're stressing me out. Just relax. Please, Bajahi, please, man. Just chill out. That's how they be moving, though. They don't give no grace. But then they're trying to, again, rewrite reality. Thanos, snap a finger. Let's just change the whole narrative. Ignore the facts. Let's just change the whole narrative, because that's all that matters, really. As long as I can just make up shit on the fly, that's all that matters. Okay? Who needs facts and evidence when you got your imagination?
Imagination. It's not disloyal. Like, that's actually like a more true form of patriotism, you know? And I also just think it's very misguided to take the return of the national football team to mean that any past criticism was unwarranted. And beyond football, beyond sports, just in general, when people take like any sort of positive development and they use that to like retroactively go back and be like, oh, see, like this criticism wasn't needed, blah, blah, blah. And you also risk, like, I don't know, just sacrificing any future improvements because any criticism is now going to be taken as like unnecessary. Anyway.
You know, it's funny. Again, like I said before, and I know it sounds like I'm trying to repeat the same point, but I promise you, this is the truth, fam. Everything she's saying right now is null and void because her whole original point was the Eritrean government are not letting the players play because of politics. The politics is not letting these players play. I'm so upset by that. I wish for the day that our players can play. She was literally wishing for the day that the Eritrean national team can play again, fam. But I think she was thinking that the Eritrean government would be gone by that point. She didn't expect the Eritrean government to still be there and be the ones that allow them to play. So that's why she's pissed, because it's like, oh, that wasn't my plan, fam. I got all the Infinity Stones, do you get what I'm saying? So I should be able to just rewrite reality. That's what she was thinking in her head, fam. She Martin Luther King at the end of the day, guys.
Anyways, I hope that made sense, but basically you can feel joy in the present moment. You can celebrate, of course. No one's saying that we shouldn't celebrate. I personally was celebrating. I was happy to see it, yeah? But also, don't let that come at the expense of critical engagement. And you can also still like have joy and celebration, but also just be aware of the conditions which made this joy and celebration rare in the first place.
Yeah. That's her video. So overall, like I said before, fam, it's just hilarious. When I saw this video, I did not expect her to actually post this video in it. So when I found out she posted it, I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't have an issue with her posting the video. It's the whole rewriting the narrative and trying to make it seem like I'm lying or whatever. That's not what she was even talking about in the original video. That's the only issue. But other than that, it is what it is. And the funny thing is, yeah, she wasn't even the worst one. We're going to be reacting to the next video. This video, in my opinion, is way worse than the other girl's video, bro. Yeah, this one's way more shameless. And just to, you know, give you some context of who she is, this is what she said in the last video.
The Eritrean diaspora is working overtime to try to make this soccer team seem like the pinnacle of development for the country, when in actuality, it's the diaspora working overtime to provide PR. I am of the diaspora.
Apparently, she's an Eritrean American woman. I'm only saying it because she said she's part of the diaspora, so I'm just assuming. I want everyone to know this. She claims to be Eritrean. So let's go and watch her new video. Surely it can't be that bad.
Today is the day that DRC Congo plays Jamaica for the qualification in the World Cup. I am just about ready for the game. I'm here in Guadalajara. I'm wearing my Mazizi DRC jersey.
She's out here wearing a Congo jersey, fam. The Eritrean national team did something crazy historic. Instead of just celebrating that, she's like, you know, hella negative. She went out of her way to make a video to just be negative and basically, essentially, shit on the Eritrean national team.
I just opened up this app, and the first video I see is someone being called up to the Eritrean national soccer team from the diaspora. And the only thing I can think about is how many Eritrean soccer players have defected and sought asylum when they actually had the opportunity to leave the country.
Just because she don't like the government. And this so-called Eritrean who loves her country so much, she decides to support Congo. Listen, I'm not a hater, bro. Shout out to all my Congolese people. I'm gonna learn a little Lingala for you guys, don't worry. It's just a bit confusing.
I wanted to share that I also just published a Substack called Leopards in Guadalajara about the DRC's arrival into the city and what it means, because a lot of people don't realize that Guadalajara and Jalisco actually has hidden diaspora roots. For example,
she really made a whole like Substack, you know, talking about the DRC thing. Didn't do nothing for Eritrea though, fam. Didn't do nothing for the national team. Instead, she decided to bring out her camera and start shitting on a guy who was posting and celebrating that he got called up to the national team to play for his country. The same country that she's from apparently as well. What type of cold-hearted thing is that, fam? And only because she doesn't like the Eritrean government. That's why she's doing it. She doesn't care about the players. She refuses to support her own country's national team purely because she doesn't like the man in charge and the government. And again, like I said before, nothing against my Congolese people, bro. I got nothing against you guys. I hope you guys go far through the World Cup, fam. I'm not a hater, bro. But I have to call her out, fam. Because there is no way. This is like a couple of days after she made that video. Hating on the Eritrean national team, fam. Literally. And she has a jersey. She's out here supporting another national team when she could have literally done that for her own.
Agua de Jamaica. Jamaica. First of all, it clearly came from Jamaica, a black majority country, but agua de Jamaica is made out of hibiscus, which originates in West Africa. So that really speaks to the herencia africana, or, my bad, I got a call, the African heritage here.
That was Isaias on the phone. He was saying, yo, Bajahi, Sabali, come on, pack it up, man. This is probably why Eritrea don't have Wi-Fi like that. Let's be real. Because he knows that people like her will just go there and start doing some foolishness, fam. Okay, so you know what? I'm sick and tired of the government, okay? That means I'm going to boycott bowling. I'm not going to go to the corner store. I'm not going to go to it. She's the type to go into a contract taxi and refuse to pay, fam, because she's protesting against the government. Even though the driver drove her halfway across the city. She's like, no, I'm not going to pay 70 nakfa for a contract taxi. I refuse. I'm protesting the Eritrean government. That is why I'm not going to pay. I'm using my privilege as a diaspora. I'm not even trolling. That's what she said, word for word.
I am of the diaspora. I understand my privilege. So no, I will not shut up. I will continue speaking up when and whenever I feel compelled to. Mexico. I was really excited to be able to support an African team while I'm here. And then I realized that Jamaica is going to be the...
Is she okay? Does she know that Eritrea is in Africa as well? Does she know that? I don't think she knows that. She claims to be Eritrean, so I would assume that you'd know that Eritrea is in Africa. So you could have literally supported your own country like a couple of days ago. Instead, you decided to hate on them. And now you're supporting Congo because you're saying that, oh, I'm so happy to support an African country. What the hell was Eritrea then? What is Eritrea? Come on, bro. You're moving like that one guy that called me dark-skinned Caucasian, fam.
This is called the dark-skinned Caucasian. They have narrow nose, narrow faces, and loose...
Confused as hell.
So low-key, I'm rooting for everybody black.
That's a lie, isn't it? Because Eritrea played.
But it's really exciting to be able to support DR Congo in this monumental moment in their sports history and to be able to...
This is definitely monumental for Congo. I'm not even trying to take that away from them. Shout out to Congo, bro. They're in the World Cup, but it's like, bro, we literally had a historic, monumental moment as well. You was hating. You had nothing positive to say. And If you was a random person and you just came across her video when she was talking about the Eritrea national team, you would have thought it was a random Sunday League team, fam. As soon as she said it was soccer, I instantly did not take her opinion seriously. From time she's saying, so the Eritrean soccer team, I just zoned out. So I don't know why I'm getting so, like, annoyed. Maybe it's because people are trying to gaslight me in my own comment section. That's why I have this type of energy right now.
Uses the global platform that they have on the soccer pitch.
Soccer pit? Bro, just stop calling it soccer, bro. Again, she called it soccer. I can't take it serious, man.
I highly encourage you to check out my Substack and check out my edges. They are slicked, they are ready. Thank you, pattern. And I'm excited to share updates from the game.
She only watches sports, bro, when there's some political movement, fam. Other than that, she doesn't care about sports. But if there's a political movement, if there's like a Black Lives Matter kneeling, if there's like an LGBT armband in the vicinity, bro, she's just there, just scoping it out and that. She probably celebrates like it's a touchdown. Or like she, you know, they've just scored a long shot, fam.
Rodri.
Outside the box when she sees some sort of political movement, fam. It's just, but yeah, that's both the videos we've reacted to. Honestly speaking, I don't even know how to react, bro. It's just a joke thing, honestly. Yeah, that's just a joke thing, bro. But yeah, appreciate everybody watching the video. Thanks so much. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. And let me know in the comment section down below what your whole thoughts about this situation is. Because I can't lie to you, man. This whole situation for me, fam, I just found it hilarious, fam. Absolutely hilarious.